People, it's Russ Curtis, professor of counseling. Thanks for joining me on this topic that I don't hear a lot of people talking about. And so thanks for all the folks liking and subscribing. This is clearly, I think, on kind of cutting edge, or maybe there's people talking about this and I just don't see it. But let me know. I look forward to your comments. The privilege of academic giftedness. Is it a privilege or is it a pitfall? Now we think about this. Let's say you are lower socioeconomic status, but you are gifted, which we know is at least 50% genetic. And how are you treated in schools? If let's say you come from a terrible upbringing, but you are performing very well in school so that the teachers are really catering to you and the administration, and then maybe the parents who do have a lot of struggles are seeing that the teachers really appreciate you, and how does that then affect? Other thing, let's say this is related, but like if you're really high ACE score, so you have a lot of neglect and abuse in your background, but you also are academically gifted. Again, the administrative and teachers are treating you better. They're trying to help you out with scholarships later on when you're in high school and so forth. So think about also the academic giftedness, and you go to college on a scholarship. You are able to major in a field that pays really well once you graduate. So it affects your socioeconomic status later on. And pay close attention to kind of society's obsession with intelligence, whether it's in the movies or it's just subtle ways people every day are trying to stress how smart or gifted they are in some area, which to me stems from an insecurity. And I like the fact that, man, we're all here kind of learning and growing, and we need to kind of pay attention to that. But then think about the folks that are academically gifted moving into positions of academia and government and business and making policy. And maybe they've never been humbled enough to really be able to see things from all different angles. Because, if they've always been praised for their academic giftedness, then they stop questioning themselves, okay? And they stop being humble and being able to listen to other people's perspectives and question their own beliefs and thoughts. Or they're really gifted in one area and then they think they're just gifted in all others when really they could use a little help. Higher education, man, nowadays this is a luxury product for the rich and the gifted. We're going to have to do something about higher ed to make it available. I am very proud of our institution. We're a North Carolina Promise School, and actually for undergraduates, the tuition each semester is $500. Clearly, there's a bunch of other fees, but the tuition, now it hurts surrounding universities since we are a North Carolina Promise School, but I am proud that North Carolina taxpayers and legislators made that promise, that there's at least 3 UNC system schools that will are affordable still. So it just kind of comes back to, this insecurity, I think, from folks and society's obsession and just how that affects everything in life related to whether or not you're gifted or not and what classes you're in. And I just think it's so important to stay humble and express humility and be curious and question ourselves. I'm really curious about your thoughts on this, so let me know, and we will talk to you on the next video. Take good care.